My Uber and Lyft family, how's everyone doing? You're doing great? No! What's wrong? I pray you feel better soon. You gave up the pink sign? And the gray and black? Why? Why? Someone trying to get over on you? Let me tell you. My video that I did yesterday, I was going to go into different tricks that some passengers play on some drivers, Uber and Lyft drivers. So, for the newbies, or even for those who have been in the business a little over a year, and they didn't know that they were being taken advantage of. This is what I found out. Okay, these are some of the things I have experienced. Okay. And Larry Hurst. Hey, Larry. He shared a little in my May 4th video in the comment section. He typed quite a bit, so it's good reading. But I wanted to share some of my happy events when some passengers are trying to get over. So one was this guy. I don't know if she's going to stop or not. Okay. A guy, it seemed like he was very nice, chit-chattable, if that's a word. I just created it. Don't take it. You can use it, though. So he was just, okay, just let me out right here in the corner. I said, you sure? And this is like in my beginnings. Oh, like I've been doing it for a long time. It's not even a year yet. Almost a year, though, but it's all good. So anyway, he said, yeah, you can just let me out here. I said, all right, let's let him out. And then I closed it out as a complete trip. He continued to his home, like maybe, he said, oh, I'm just a couple doors down. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool, fine, I'm not going to keep you in here and say, no, to the door you go. No. Okay. So then, after some hours passed, I received an email from Uber, the support team, stating that I did not drop the passenger off at the, in other words, assigned destination. And, they give me the blah, 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 blah. And I politely replied and said, I talked to the passenger. We had a great conversation as I took him to his destination. We got at the corner, not too far from his home. He said for me to let him off, and I did per customer request. And he went on about his, went home, went walking down the street, the block. And so then I guess they did their thing, which what Larry was saying, Larry Hurst was saying, it is a good thing for Uber to track the passengers after they get out of your vehicle. And I agree, for the purpose of, I'm getting serious, got the finger going, for the purpose of it's protecting the driver from those situations where passengers, I'm getting really into this, I'm getting emotional here, when the passengers are lying on the drivers. Lying on the drivers. So, for that purpose, it's cool. That's cool. All right. So, that happened. All right. Then it happened again, but no emails, and so on and so forth. So, I'm like, okay, cool. Because after that first incident, and I was new at it, I began to get kind of apprehensive when a passenger would say, oh, just let me out in the corner. Or just let me out at the store and I'll just walk around. I'd be like, no, I had to let it go. And what I would do is remember conversations, so that when I email Uber, I can give them a little details to what they had on, where actually I dropped them off at. Because the app tracks where you go, so they will see this is where I dropped them off at per customer request, and I put it out there. Why would what benefits? The thing is this. Think about it, Uber. Or even Lyft. I haven't had the issue before. Did I have Lyft? I'll think about it. Let me just talk about Uber right now. Just come on, stop. Just let me do. It's about the silver and black right now, okay? So anyway, think about it. Why? What benefit is it going to give the drivers to drop a passenger off? Oh, I got a headache. Stop. To drop a passenger off a block before the destination in the app. It's not benefiting us at all. So, like, think about it. Like, really? You need to look at some of those passengers that are trying to play those games, you know? Everybody with a smiley face, a suit and tie. No. No. They're not all about trying to be fair and do things the right way. Some people get a thrill off of getting over on people. It's like, I got that person. Oh, I got him. Oh, my gosh. It costs 99 cents, and I got it for 98 cents. Oh, yeah, I got that extra penny. You know, I mean, like, you know what I mean? So there are people out here like that. So anyway, got through that. I emailed them. I suggest to you, whenever there's an issue, always email Uber back. If you're upset about it, you might have some choice words behind. Don't do it at that time, you know, because it is an email and it is somewhere it's saved out there. So don't do that. Be professional. Maybe calm down a little bit and then come back. Walk around a little bit and then come back and talk to email Uber and tell them what has happened. Because if you don't email Uber, they only has the passenger side. You don't see what the passenger said. We don't see it. We don't see the quotes. We don't see the exclamation marks. We don't see the question marks. We don't see the cap letters. We don't see none of that. Because most people, when they want money back or they feel like their rights have been taken away from them, either falsely or for real, they hype it up a whole lot. But Uber supporter only see that one side. So always give your opinion, even if you have to ask someone to read it for you to make sure everything is saying, make sure that the message is what you are really trying to say. And it's not all emotional things added to it. It's what you really want to say. You're right to the point. So you want to make sure you have that under control. Let me get over here. So, yeah, do that. And the other situation was, I picked up a young lady from in front of the house from the address that was given. Later on that day, got an email from Uber stating, wrong rider. Excuse me? Wrong rider? Really? Like, for real? Wrong rider. And I'm saying to myself, I emailed Uber and I said, how can I pick up the wrong rider from the correct address when the name, I verified her name, I was at her address, and it confirmed on the app that I was there. Also, the destination where she was going was in the app. Also, we conversated. Not conversated. We conversed. Whatever, okay? Anyway, okay, so we were talking about it, you know, and it's like, what? And it was a nice amount of money, maybe like $11. $11! Whatever, if you're always getting 30, 50, 40, okay. But anyway, I was happy with that amount. And then for her to send that email, and she was really nice, and I was even telling her what she wore, where I dropped her off at, you know, little details so they will know. Come on now. I mean, why would the wrong rider go to the place that's in the destination? Why would the wrong rider be in a car for about 10, 15 minutes and not say, oops, why am I in an Uber car? Why do I know your name? Why do I know your tag number in your car? Like, really? How did I know you or Uber partner. What? I mean, like, really, you know what I mean? So that was an issue about the wrong rider. Then there was another one that I dropped the passenger off the wrong destination. Why did the passenger get out of the car if that was the wrong destination? Well, if you track me, you will see that I dropped the customer off according to the address that was on the app, which was the destination. So, really? So people will try. So just be nice and kind and smile and how are you? Good morning. Oh, you look lovely today. Oh, what is that? Cologne fragrance I smell there. It's really not. Does it last long? I mean, oh, that's a gorgeous color on you. Still be your happy self, but just be aware. People do play little games. Some passengers play little games. And the other one, I might have to do this later. Let me hurry up. When you have Uber passengers, I'll do the Lyft later. Okay. But whenever you have some Uber passengers, they'll say, there's a 7-Eleven on our way to my destination. I need to stop. And I would usually just say, okay, no problem. Sure. It's on the way. No problem. But one time I did that a little too many times because when they were in the store, well, before they got to the 7-Eleven or whatever store they was going to, I had a ping. So I accepted it. Okay. But then just passenger said they wanted to go to the store. And I'm like, I can't, it was hard for me to say, no, I can't. You know what I mean? You feel like, that kind of thing. So then I let them off. They went into the 7-Eleven, came back. I went to the particular second passenger after I dropped off the first one. He is outside, standing, waiting, looking at his phone. So that means he's tracking me. He knows where I'm at, so on and so forth. He gets in. He's kind of frustrated. You can feel it in the vibe, in the air. So anyway, I try to explain to him that the previous passenger wanted to go to 7-Eleven before I dropped her off. Meanwhile, I have a nice big cup of coffee from 7-Eleven, which was not from that 7-Eleven. I guarantee you it was not from that 7-Eleven. I already drank it. It was half the cup. So, So, of course, that was like, he's not even trying to hear. So I just had to let it go. So sometimes you're going to go into those situations. So what I do, I'm trying to hurry up because it's about to cut off on me. So what I do now is if they want a stop in between destination, I'll say, well, if I don't get a ping, I will be happy to take you there before I take you to your destination. But if I get a call, I will accept it. And if I accept it, then I will not be able to make that extra stop. So some not going to feel happy about it and so on and so forth. But I'm going to tell you a story about that later. All right, guys, because it's going to run out. All right, take care. Continue to do what you got to do. Love your job, your partnership, whatever it is that you do. Find a passion and keep on moving. Whenever you hear ping, that means to change. Yeah, bye.